With all the information, with all the news that we have coming at us, when we listen to diss records, we have to start a system sort of like natural disasters. When a natural disaster happens, say for example, a earthquake happens in California, it's a level 1, level 2, whatever the fuck it is, right? Terror warnings or terror threats, I believe those are colored. Orange, code red. We have to do that with diss records. When we hear someone take a shot at someone, we can't just say they obliterated them. They dissed the shit out of them. They destroyed him. He ethered him. There's levels to all of this stuff. On this new record, Big Sean featuring Eminem. Big Sean, always the victim. Somebody always outshines or takes the spotlight away from him whenever he collaborates with somebody. On this No Favors record, and I just so happen to like Big Sean's verse more. I mean, I'm sorry to say this, but I did. Eminem takes a shot at Donald Trump by saying, I'm anti, can't know. Well, let me take it back, actually. Let's say Hannibal on the lam, no wonder I'm so stubborn. I'm anti, can't no government handle a commando. Your man don't want it. Trump's a bitch. I'll make his whole brand go under. That's it. That's all that happened. Now, I tried to reference that record that Eminem came out with last year. I think it was called Campaign. I don't even give a shit anymore. You know why? Because when I Googled that record from last year, you guys let me know if it was Campaign. What I found was articles from CNN, headlines from CNN, and headlines from Fuse TV. The very first thing that you see at the top of the Google search here is Eminem unleashes on Donald Trump in new song No Favors. It's hilarious. Right under that, you have Eminem and Big Sean both take serious shots at Donald Trump in new verses. Listen, did Big Sean take a shot at Donald Trump? Did I miss something? I'm sorry, did Big Sean just fucking throw one of those vague disses at Trump? Maybe now that I suggested the system, whatever it is that Big Sean threw at Trump is level -0, because I didn't hear one diss coming from Big Sean. And I didn't hear any serious shots coming from Eminem. You've got the CNN article here written by a Dana Zaru, who I'm pretty sure doesn't even fucking listen to rap music. I mean, if she does, she probably runs on her treadmill to views, and that's about it. Eminem unleashes on Donald Trump. I'll make his whole brand go under. I'm not even going to read this article. This is exactly what I'm talking about. We can't jump into this gold rush of news and just say, hey, the guy called him a bitch. He went crazy on him. Just relentlessly just tears Trump apart. That Campaign record was a diss. Okay? He says something about Trump, and then he follows up a few bars of, if I was president, get in office, the first order of business once I get in office, which I thought was a very clever line and one of the best lines I've ever heard Eminem say in recent years. Not that I like this style that Eminem has now. It's very I'm not even sure what you can call it. It's Eminem's ascended to another plane of creativity that I would even say that it's not very palatable, but he's definitely showing you something so extremely complex that it's unsettling to the ear, and it's going to take a while to get used to. Maybe if he comes out with a project where he delivers nothing but this sort of style, this sort of cadence, maybe it's something I can get used to, but that's one of the reasons why I liked Big Sean's verse more. Eminem, as I've told you guys in the past, is no stranger to misogyny, okay? One of the main complaints about Trump from young people, from millennials these days, aren't really policies. People say things about the wall, and they say they've been making comments about the Muslim ban, but mostly it's about how Trump feels towards certain groups of people. He's a misogynist. He's a racist. It's not really, it doesn't really stand on policy. It's basically on Trump's feelings about how people think Trump feels about people. And I'm not here to argue any of that shit. I have no interest in it. So misogyny is one of the main bullet points that we throw at him today. Eminem is, I would say that one of the main things that made Eminem so popular within rap music was misogyny. For years and years and years, this is what we did. We talk shit about women. Bitches and hoes. Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. We don't love them hoes. These hoes ain't loyal. This is what we do. I'm not saying that it's right. It's just a fact. And here comes this white guy from a trailer park with an incredible amount of skill. He says, hey, I'm going to give you a spin on this obsession that you all seem to have. This thing that we're all obsessed with, this misogyny, I'm going to give you an original approach to this. I'm not going to talk about these hoes out here. I'm going to tell you how much I hate my mother, and I'm going to tell you how much I hate my baby mother. How's about that for originality? And we loved it. He made great records because of that. I mean, Kim, Cleaning Out My Closet, those are up there with probably my, I'd say top 15 Eminem records, definitely. Some of you would even list it in your top 5. So I'm saying that because I don't think Eminem really has a problem with Trump. I think it's just an echo chamber. He's just a part of the echo chamber now of, the thing to do is to take shots at Trump. And I said, this is what's going to make music just a little bit better and a little bit more interesting. Though I would have liked him to go deeper into it and actually take a serious shot at Trump, as few suggested that he did, which he didn't. Go off for a whole verse. I'd like to hear it. Why not? I'm not going to take it seriously. I don't think Eminem is at the apex of political commentary. Like, he knows what the fuck he's talking about. He doesn't. I'm pretty sure he doesn't. I'm pretty sure Big Sean knows even less. But Eminem, I don't think at least, is really anti-Trump. It's just what we're doing now, which is actually very funny because if you take Eminem back to his earlier years, Eminem taking a shot at the president would almost suggest that he was, I don't know. I mean, who was the president at the time when Eminem was in office? I mean, was it Bill Clinton, let's say in 1996? Let's look this up for a second. All right. What do I need to look up? Bill Clinton was, 1992? He was a 2-term president, ended in 2000. Then it was George W., right? 2000, 2004. Then Barack Obama, 2008. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right. So it was Bill Clinton. So let's imagine that Eminem in 1999 was taking shots at Bill Clinton. I mean, at the time, what you had was a liberal, a left president who most of the mainstream, and when I say mainstream, of course, I mean musicians, celebrities, that's what I'm referring to when I say mainstream, pretty much agreed with his policies, right? I mean, this is what we do for the same reason that, we went with whatever Barack did. So if he's taking shots at the president back in 1999, then it's more anti. It's really saying something because that's something that wasn't being done in 1996 at a commercial level. Now it's just the thing to do. Now Eminem is just following the stream. So it's not the craziest thing in the world to take a shot at the president. It's just going to become a norm over the next 4 years. We've got to find levels to this. We can't just hear someone on a record say, bitch. He's a bitch. And then all of a sudden, and I'm not even just referring to the CNN article at this point. I mean, that shit's just a fucking joke. I'm just saying in general, because what I think it does is I think it ultimately makes people lazy. You know, if you want to make a diss record against somebody, go all out. Write a whole verse on them. Write a whole record on them. Maybe make a whole album. Or I'm being ridiculous with the whole album thing, but you understand what I mean. It makes people just a little lazy. No, you got to stretch out a little bit more. Stick your neck out just a little bit more. Say more risky shit than he's a bitch, I'll make his whole brand go under. Whatever the hell that means. So there's got to be levels to this stuff, and we can't just call this a diss because it's not a diss record. Eminem says a word to Trump. That's what happened. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Please like this video and follow me on Snapchat. It is my YouTube 2.0, and I will see you guys next time.